Okay, I see what you're saying. So Curtis kind of brought this one up, and this is more kind of a line of a topic we talked about before, but I think a little more unique is the art of rehashing the same movie over and over,
recreating and also building off a movie, and then the time passing in between. And they go, let's make a sequel 20 years later.
Well, let me just jump in with this before we jump in, because I'm sure we'll all give our example of one that we thought would be good and this and that. Movie companies have been recreating these movies. Hey, we made Aladdin live. We made Lion King live. We made Jungle Book live. We made this live. We made Little Mermaid live. They're redoing Moana. It's been out for like 6 years. Why are they redoing it as a live action when it's not even like, no one has nostalgia for Moana? I love Moana.
Yeah.
But this is so fresh out of being released as a big movie. They didn't wait a decade. They're not waiting multiple years. They're like, cool, I guess we're out of ones to do. We're going to do Moana. And I think, to me, that's ultimate slap in the face of laziness. Like, okay, you are officially showing us you are out of ideas that will work.
They probably want to use The Rock on there. That's why.
Oh, I think he announced it. I think he was the one they used to announce it.
Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of. I was like, all right, they want him while he's still not too old.
I know this might be kind of like a crazy one, but how about the Fast franchise? The one that they're on Fast 10 now.
Oh, so overdoing as well, we're talking about.
Yes, like, I mean, like, I loved
That's actually kind of grown on me, Fast and
So
Furious.
I was going to say, you got to ask Ricky, too, because he rocks Fast and Furious.
No,
I love Fast and Furious, but after Paul Walker was gone, that dude, I love Paul. I think a lot of the Fast and Furious was, for me, was like Paul Walker. I loved like his character.
Loved his character.
I thought of myself like, oh, dude, I'm like the Mexican Paul. Never mind.
You were the Mexican Paul Walker.
I don't mean it like that.
No,
but like,
we need to switch.
Where'd that come from? I like it.
But I always put myself in like if I could pick a character that I was. That's who I was, because I'm not a Don Toretto. I'm not nothing like this. I'm like, I'm like a Paul.
Wasn't Don Toretto? Was he Mexican? No, he's Italian.
Sorry, not Paul Walker. I'm Brian O'Connor.
That's
not
right.
Paul Walker. Brian O'Connor.
Chris kind of looks like a Wish version of Paul Walker.
A Wish version.
Yeah, like bootleg.
No, he doesn't. No,
like
don't do him
bootleg
dirty
Paul Walker.
like
He had
that.
hair like this. He had the long.
Hey, nice try, man. That's cool. You can't give
You
me.
should see me drive too.
I'm sure.
I think there's one thing that they don't do is like when like a movie like Jumanji comes out and they have a actor like Robin Williams and he kills it, and then years later they come out with the Jack Black, which I'm not saying they didn't do terrible.
I saw
but I'm
it.
saying that it's like, you should have just kept it to where it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I could get them wanting to redo it. There are certain movies that I feel like almost like should be like a book. Like, these are the movies you can't remake. Like the timeless, once in a lifetime, like that movie changed the world. Like an example, they redid The Wizard of Oz with like James Franco. They redid that. They tried to
There's a remake?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be like a list of movies that are like in a secret stonecutter's lair where you can't touch them.
Yeah, I agree.
Dodgeball.
Like, don't ever remake Jaws. Do not ever remake the original Jaws.
Oh,
you
gosh.
would ruin it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
No,
That's
thank
true.
you.
Now, how did you think about Jaws 2 when they came out with it?
So it's not a remake. It's Jaws 2.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I
Like, we
actually
still
like
build off
Jaws
it.
2.
So
Did you?
Jaws 3 is pretty good.
It's on some
I
of
like
those
all
lists
them,
of
but
like one
Jaws
of the
1 is
worst
my
made.
favorite
So
movie
what's
of
one of
all
the
time.
remakes? So here, I guess my question or thought, the remakes aren't necessarily horrible, but I just feel like they serve no purpose.
Yeah.
I would say most of them are more misses than hits.
Totally.
Once in a while, they get it
What
right.
were the hits?
I liked the Rob Zombie Halloweens.
Oh,
I liked
wow.
those, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
So did
Not the
I.
Halloween. I like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
We saw that in theaters.
Yeah, we
the
did.
Rob Zombie Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Me too.
Not so much the Halloween. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I like the new Blade Runner. Was really good.
Okay.
That was a good one.
That was good.
I know Rocky's
was still
missing
in
out
it.
on one.
Yeah.
Tron?
Yeah.
Rocky.
That
Creed?
Yeah, no, just Rocky.
Balboa?
Yeah, Rocky Balboa.
yeah.
That was probably
That was
like,
still a follow-up, though.
No, I'm saying that the follow-up was successful. Like each
Got it.
movie like built a different character arc for him.
I like the Mad Max. I don't know. That's more like a continuation.
I
don't know
did
if it's
like
a
that.
remake.
Though. I
The
really
Mad
like
Max,
the new Mad Max.
What was it? Something Fury Road.
Fury Road.
That was
I
pretty
think
good.
the remake of Jungle Book was good. And I feel like that's when Disney was still on like the early phase of like, let's start recreating our cartoon classics.
Which one? Because they did like 3 of
I
them.
don't think I saw that.
One of the first ones, I think. There was one that I really liked, and I totally enjoyed it. But I saw the Aladdin one,
With Will Smith?
Yeah.
I never saw it.
He slapped someone in it.
Oh, really?
I think there's a big movie that with Jim Carrey that just absolutely trashed, which is Son of the Mask. I absolutely hated
He wasn't.
That was Jamie Kennedy.
No, but I'm saying that like they build off of somebody else, and it's like
that was bad.
The Mask. That I mean, Jim Carrey is one of your favorites, right?
Jamie Kennedy has a podcast, and he's talked about the Son of the Mask. How it was like, he's aware. He's aware of what that movie is.
But to give Jamie Kennedy like props. He did make some pretty sweet, like Malibu's Most Wanted. It's stupid, but I love the heck out of it.
I could do that whole little
That's a good movie.
I was going to say, you've never seen it?
I've seen that. I like that movie. That movie's funny.
So what series has gone on too long? What's dead? What's like, why are they still making this movie? I know you guys said Fast and the Furious. You guys man,
the last Jurassic Park I saw was
dude.
Man, you guys have really run this into the ground. I feel like the dinosaurs are just doing crazier and crazier.
But the one before was actually not bad. Oh wait, no, actually, no. I'll take it back.
You like the first Jurassic World?
The first Jurassic World was good.
Yeah, there's a few hits in between there, but the last ones.
So Jurassic Park is my favorite movie of all time. I did see the newest one, and man, and I really wanted to like it. I mean, when I saw the trailer. There's a couple things that I loved when I was like, oh my gosh, they're bringing back the original cast. Like, this is amazing.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah.
I mean, I had that heartfelt moment. The music came in real slow, and I was like, this is sweet. 2 seconds later, it's like Fast and the Furious.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
The Velociraptors are parkour. They're jumping from roof to roof. And I'm like, this is so
too over the top.
It's like when Freddy runs its course, it's like Freddy goes to space, and it's like, oh,
that was
cool.
Jason.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. They all go to space at some point, okay? Hellraiser goes to space. They all go to space at some point. Even though I enjoy them because they're campy, but at some point, like, knowing that this is what was in the script is like, what? Like, does that mean we're going to keep doing this? There's only so many movies where I can see where I'm like, the guy flies out of a helicopter in a plane, and then he jumps onto a missile, and then he backflips off that and lands in a car. Every movie can't be Fast and the Furious.
Well, I was going to say the only one that seems to continue to have success like that is
Fast and the Furious.
Because weren't they flying a
dude,
car
there's
in
bro,
space?
they're
literally
crazy shit. But I came out of the
Elon
movie
Musk.
theater watching that, and I was like, that was pretty good. I actually like that.
You're simping.
It's enjoyable, but it's not like, oh, this was a great movie.
It's enjoyable.
Yeah, there you go.
But Jurassic Park, I was like, I don't know.
I've said it before. That's how I feel about Marvel too. I think it's just gone on too long.
What is your guys' is like considered your favorite movie series ever that be able to keep doing it? So I said Lord of the Rings is my favorite trilogy, but you're talking favorite movies to keep going? Yes.
I'm gonna go with what I watch always, and that's gonna be anything in the horror genre. And the reason I say that is because yes, there are the ones that are like, whoa, that was not a regular horror movie. That hit me emotionally. That hit me, dramatically. This hit me in all different ways. But for the most part, and I know you're with me, you like a lot of the campy horror, the B, the slash, the kind of cheesy. I can always enjoy those. I mean, if they make, Killer Clowns goes to space in a helicopter, I'm going to watch it. Killer Clowns go underwater, I'm going to watch it. Those kind of things I can watch because I'm not necessarily...
You're not there for the plot.
I'm not there for the plot because I feel like if I am there for the plot, I'm scared for them to keep making them, right? If I really am in there for the plot, I don't want them to make 15,000 Godfathers.
So what is your feelings on Scream?
The newest one was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The newest one was pretty good. I did like that. It wasn't a perfect movie, but I definitely enjoyed it. Horror movies that are still going do push it for me. I know a lot of the Halloweens are still going. A lot of them are still going. Saws are still going. I know Chris Rock was in it. Right? Yes.
Oh, I didn't
yes.
see that.
The guy who took the slap.
All right, Ricky, what about you?
I don't know if I necessarily want them to keep making movies because, some of my favorite movies, let's say Pacific Rim, for example, I love the first one.
It was so good.
I loved it, but the second one, I was like, dude, you guys had it so good. Why'd you?
Yeah. That's what I was saying, when big production studios, they overdo it on their second one. If they made another Step Brothers, I would literally just shun it.
Well, it's like what happened with Dumb and Dumber.
True.
Yes.
They made a part 2 that wasn't Jim Carrey, and it just didn't. Well, oh my gosh, I just forgot the other guy's name. Now I feel horrible. I love him as an actor. Well, Jeff Daniels.
Yo, I blanked too, man.
He's not even Lloyd. He's Harry. Harry and Lloyd. Lloyd Christmas. So it's Jeff Daniels.
Okay.
Yes.
So they made one without them. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really hate it, but it wasn't the same.
Yeah.
I actually did enjoy the new one with Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels. I liked that. I thought it was a fun movie. I enjoyed it for what it was. People have to, they're older now. Some people are like, they're old. We can't. I like that they at least tried, right? I'd be more devastated if it was just there was no effort put into it. And I feel like that's what bothers me. If there was 15 Dumb and Dumbers at this point.
I mean, there is one series of movies that's absolutely killing it at the moment, and it's John Wick.
Oh, yeah.
John Wick. That is a good example.
But Keanu Reeves is not a human.
Dude, he is ageless. He's killed every movie. I don't really care for too much for the new Matrix, really. But
yeah, that was all right.
The John Wick series gets me on my feet every time. Dude, what's he going to do next? Don't kill his dog.
The kill count has gone way up in those, too. Dude, that's the secret to their success. I looked at the kill counts of each of those movies, and like John Wick 1, I think, was like 75. Do you watch
kill count on YouTube?
My son does.
Dead Meat?
My son watches it all the time.
Dude, that's
He won't watch horror movies, but he'll watch every single Dead Meat.
So do I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I'll be like, well, let's watch the movie. He's like, no. And I'm like, well, why? I already saw the kill count, so I don't need to watch it. But John Wick, the kill count in the fourth one, I think was like 138. So it's like doubled.
Wow.
And he's had like a bazillion hits on
If it's a 2-hour movie, that means there's like more than one every minute, right? Just nonstop.
What's the greatest Keanu Reeves movie?
Ooh, I'm always gonna say Hardball. I think for me.
Ricky likes Speed.
Yes, I was gonna say I think it's Speed for me.
Speed was great. Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Matrix for me.
Matrix
is great. Matrix is great.
First Matrix.
Yes.
You know, I loved the Matrix, but I don't think I loved it as much as most people. But I did like it a lot. I just didn't hold on to it as long as most people did.
I loved it. I still think we're in a simulation. So.
Do you really?
We're in the yeah.
Whoa, I like it.
Yep, the little green things coming down.
Whoa.
The ones in
wow.
He's like,
you need to come to my church on Sunday, man. You're created with a purpose, Chris.
How about you, Riff?
To which one?
To your favorite Keanu Reeves movie.
Favorite Keanu Reeves? I would probably go with Speed.
Yeah.
Or maybe Point Break.
Point Break is great.
Ooh, Point Break.
I like Point Break.
I can't believe I watched that as a kid.
Mine will always be Hardball, just because he's
I have to go watch this movie
it's
now.
Great.
I've never seen Hardball.
So this is maybe off topic, but we're in the realm of movies. So what actor do you think held your most favorite movies? So for comedy, like I can answer out the back, Jim Carrey. He the Ace Ventura.
Leonardo.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I watched last night. I watched Last Action Hero.
Yeah, I'm not that. I know a lot of people love that movie. I'm a huge Predator and Terminator fan.
You are
Predator. I could watch 1,000 times.
I got 3.
Never get tired of that movie.
I actually really like Kindergarten Cop and Twins. I don't know why. I love Twins.
Jingle All the Way, bro.
Oh, in Conan.
Oh, yeah, Jingle All the Way.
Put the cookie down.
I got 3 on my Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
No, there's 4, but
go for it.
Tom Hanks is one.
Okay.
And then you got Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay.
And Matthew McConaughey.
You would say that.
After the rom-com. After the rom-com. Dude, I'm telling you, if you watch Interstellar, you're going to, in Dallas Buyers Club, you're going to love it.
Yeah, bro. I'm
you.
good. I'm a guy. Just kidding.
Like all guys.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to say for me, some of my favorite movies of all time were all Mel Gibson movies.
Yes.
Yeah, Mel Gibson. Braveheart.
Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Patriot. Ransom. Braveheart. The Lethal Weapons. Hey, even I know he wasn't in it, but directing Passion of the Christ, bro. As a guy who grew up in a Christian school, seeing that in a movie theater with all my church, my goodness, it was like it sounded like an actual like weeping city in there.
And he plays a good.
Too bad he kind of turned out to be kind of a piece of garbage.
But let's be real. This is the thing. What I always tell people when they say that. Most celebrities are more than pieces of garbage.
But he wears.
Dare I say, most celebrities are sick freaks.
They hide it.
Hollywood
just it out open.
Hollywood is literally the last place on earth I'd want anyone in my family to end up.
Yeah, no.
On earth, celebrities are some of the.
Isn't it only 30? It's 30 minutes away, isn't it?
I steer. Yeah, Retro Rick came here and we took him to LA. And he literally said it was one of his worst experiences of an entire life going to LA.
Hollywood itself nowadays is pretty run down. The city of Hollywood, not the people necessarily. But when you go to Hollywood, man, I would imagine back in the days it was a pretty beautiful, like starstruck kind of place. But man, it is like
it's bad. I work with the city. And I won't give away stuff, but let's just say like statistically and everything, it's like literally a crap hole right now. Sadly.
Yeah, that is sad.
because like you said, it used to be like the dream. You see all the movies and, heading to Hollywood and the mom's got the little bonnet in her hair and the sunglasses, driving a convertible. Woo, Hollywood.
Yeah, to the Chinese theater, which they still do premieres at. I've been there for those. Didn't you guys do your premiere?
I had a premiere at the Chinese theater when I did a documentary on the history of the Happy Meal.
And we're going to close it out on that bad boy. And I just want to say all the podcasts are linked in the description. And I think we're on RetroX next. And then this one after
thank you guys that have been listening, watching. It's been doing so much better than I expected out of the initial gate. I'm going to be 100% honest. I was like, man, maybe like 3,000 people will watch here and there, which can be great. I know, and we would appreciate if it was. But just it's been awesome. The Spotify downloads. It's been hanging out, and it's been awesome.
It's all the platforms: Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts. I mean, it's across all those platforms. We're just getting absolute great support.
Thank you.
Thank you for leaving reviews.
And remember, the Game Gear sucks.
Yeah. All right.